Whew. Hey Angela, how you doing? How you doing? Look, it's the first of the month. Happy June. What is June? What's June considered? No. I never got into what sign and all of that. Let me see. I know it's been right chilly for June, right? Hello, hello, hello. June been chilly. We're down in Virginia. It definitely has. Happy June. Hey Matthew, how you doing? I don't know because I don't know if it's because I'm older because I be ready to turn the heat on. I don't know about y'all, but I be ready to turn the heat on. It's been chilly to me. It has. Mm-hmm. It has. I don't know how I've been feeling to y'all. Gemini. Oh, it's Gemini season. My birthday. What? Matthew? How, well, today, is it after 12 o'clock? What time is it? You mean it's today, the 2nd, or the 3rd? Is it now since it's after midnight, or is tomorrow, the 3rd? Happy birthday, the 2nd. So it's now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Matthew. You know, it's a day to be celebrated. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, it's a day to be celebrated. It is. Yes. You was born into this world. You didn't know anything. And you know what? You still here. Yes. Lions. Hey, Lions. It's Matthew's birthday. Yeah. How you doing, Lions Pride? Yes. Yes. It was, you can't come into this world not knowing anything. Nothing. You know? Yes. And hopefully when throughout the years you done had some laughs, just some enjoyment, everything when you think back over your life. Hey Dolores, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Hey Shirley, how you doing? S&S. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you just coming to speak. It's 12 midnight here, so I only came on for a few minutes. Yes. I only came, I feel like I didn't get everything that I needed to accomplish today because I lay down to take a nap. I was asleep for 5 hours. I was asleep for 5 hours. Thanks, Matthew. Thanks, Lions Pride. Hi, Joyce. How you doing? I just couldn't believe it. I told my husband, I said, you let me sleep for 5 hours? And it was like, let you. You asleep. You asleep. And yeah, I was like, I got so much to do. I had stuff to do. I still didn't get this room cleaned up, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I think over the years, he just learned to ignore me when I be in my little rate that I didn't get nothing accomplished that day. The rule that my mentor told me, did you do everything you could possibly do that day? You know, that's the thing. And I don't feel like I did. It's a new day. Our eyes open. Matthew's birthday is today. Look, should I ask you how old are you? Guys don't have that. You don't have that saying, oh, you should never tell your age, but should I ask? Oh, I know. I have a better question, Matthew. What um song was the hit that you remember in your high school days? 44. Oh, you're a baby. 44. What song was in your high school days? 44. Prince was out. Who was out? Was it who was out? Ah, look, glad you have a birthday. Thank you. Thank you for giving him that love. I'm trying to figure out who probably, let me see, can I guess? You're 44, your high school days. Michael Jackson is always in the mix. Um, who else could it? I would think, Dag. So, so did I know? Hey, how you doing, baby? Thanks for coming in. 90s. I guess it depends on what you like, because 90s was like Donna Summers, um, the 90s, um, raps just started coming on, Salt and Pepper, Run DMC, who else? Who else was just coming out on the 90s, really making a name for themselves? I want to say H-Town Boys, Boys to Men. That was the era of the group. Whitney, um, shoot, once you get Whitney, once you get the three major players, um, New Edition was New Edition, New Jack Swing. Yes, I love that. Yes, because yeah, Poison, Poison, that was in the 90s. TLC, yes, yes, yes. Uh-huh. I think I'm gonna say that was in the top 10. Michael Jackson, Prince, TLC, um, Run DMC, Luther. Luther always in the mix too, right? Right, in Vogue. You almost, I don't know. Can I dare to say Luther was up there with Michael Jackson and Prince? Is that too much to say? I mean, or Luther was just in a league of his own. Can you put Luther up there with Michael Jackson and Prince? I don't know. But far as boy groups, Destiny Child? No, no. That wasn't the 90s, was it? No, not you. You can't put Luther up there with Michael Jackson and Prince. No, no. I mean, but he deserved his own platform, yeah. But not up there with Prince and Michael Jackson. Okay, okay. I didn't want to do that, right? Um, Angela said, nope. Um, who else? New Edition, Boys to Men. What was the pretty boy? Pretty boy, um, I can't even think of his name. Keith Sweat. Sweat was the 90s. Tony, and Tony. Yes, yes. And that's what I was thinking about with the pretty boys. Uh-huh. And guess what? And won't Arsenio Hall on TV back then too, and not in the 90s. And what movie was famous in the 90s? I can't even remember what show we used to run home to look at in the 90s. Was Soul Train still? Am I going back too far? Black Black Street Boys. Harlem Nights, that's the 90s. Okay, Harlem Nights is the 90s. Campbell, that's the 90s too. Okay. It looked like boys ruled the 90s. You got the boy groups, you got Prince, you have um um what was her name? Um, she just ran across my mind. She was big because she just walked. Anita Baker. Is Anita Baker the 90s? J Lo? J Lo not the 90s, is it? Is she? Janet Jackson. That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Janet Jackson. She did. That's the 90s too. Mm-hmm. But that was the time of the boy groups like New Edition and Boys to Men and what's his son that died? He was good back then too. Um what is his name that passed away? Heavy. He passed away. He was good in the 90s. And the other dude, um, the OJ's son, he was good in the 90s. And then that made me think of comedians because Monique was good in the 90s, right? Um, did Bill Cosby was still good in the 90s? That was the was was Tupac and Biggie in the 90s? That was good in the 90s. Yeah. The movies was the Goodfellas for the 90s? Nah, not the Goodfellas. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not the 90s. Because Soul Train was the um Gerald Levert. That's who I was trying to think of. Dolores. Thank you, baby. Yes, yes, yes. What? Pocahontas? Look, that was the 90s. And look at us now. You know, I don't think you could even in the 90s you couldn't cuss on the radio. I don't even think you could even say, I don't even think you could say like DAM or I don't think you could say none of those words. In the 90s, did the TV still go off at 1 o'clock in the morning? Shankside Redemption. Yes. 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 Yeah. Was and Good Times was still a big thing in the 90s. Was Good Times still a big thing? Um, A Different World, um, The Huxtables, Goodfellas was the 90s. I don't know why I feel it doesn't feel like the 90s. BET Music Awards. Was MTV still around in the 90s? Cosby Show. Was MTV still around? Hey, Nene. Hey, sweetie. Happy 1st of June. It's Matthew's birthday today. Yes. 227. Give me a break. Yes. Did 601 in a 601 in Park, yeah. Did we just start getting did we just start getting cable TV in the 90s? Did we did we still have pagers or we started having cell phones in the 90s? Did we still have pagers? The Green Mile, yes. Mama's Family, yes. Yes. Did we have beepers or did we have cell phones in the 90s? Vacon cable in the 80s. Cable didn't come out till the 80s. Cable came out in the 80s. We didn't have cable in the 90s. Did we have cable? Knight Rider, yes. I can't remember. I can't remember having cable in the 90s. And I think in the 90s, we still have pagers. I don't think we had cell phones. Well, I don't think most people had cell phones. We still had pagers, right? Right? Yeah. Yeah, in the 90s. Yeah. Because I don't think people started getting cell phones maybe the end of the 90s. The end? Chucky. Um, so the Chucky, did the first Final Destination come out in the 90s? You said, Eddie, you wish you knew. Look, don't make me laugh. Uh-huh. The big car phones. Yes, 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 yes. We doing good. We talking about Matthew. His birthday is day. We're talking about, look, in the 90s. I'm trying to figure out when he probably was in high school. What was the thing then? You know, high school for most people was like some of the best years of their lives. Yes, yes. High school was, you know, you had your ups and downs, but by the time you graduate or that senior year, you crying, you love everybody, blah, blah, blah. And a lot of people now, young people nowadays don't get to see a lot of those things that we enjoy. Um, and I think the music made a difference. The TV shows made a difference. Um, how many people got a car before they graduated high school? How many people had a car in high school? 11th, 12th grade. Did you have a car? It was the opposite for you? Mm-hmm. My best memory. So I dropped out of high school twice. When I went back, I already had a car. I had an apartment. When I walked in high school, because I did not want a GED. I wanted my high school diploma. So when I walked in high school, I looked like a teacher. When I walked in high school, I wore skirts and dresses and 3-inch heels. So when I walked in the hall, I could hear the teachers. They was like, "Well, is she a teacher or who is she?" And I just went back to graduate from high school. You wrecked your car in high school? You went to the Bahamas in high school? Angela, you went to the Bahamas? Hey, KP, how you doing? What grade was you in when you wrecked your mom's car? 11th or 12th grade? Yes, white man can't jump. Eddie Murphy been in, that wasn't Eddie Murphy. That was, who was that? Who was that played in the movie? White man can't jump. KP, you was in 11th grade. You had a car accident in 11th grade. Hmm. What's the guy name? What's the two guys' name that played in White Man Can't Jump? With CC, Angela, oh, Wu Tang Clan? That was the 90s? Mm-hmm. How about Poetic Justice? How about Set It Off? Was Set It Off in the 90s? Wesley Snipes. Thank you, Lavelle. Wesley Snipes. I could not think of Wesley Snipes' name. Yeah. He played in a lot of different movies. Yeah. Yeah. He did play in Coming to America. He played in one of the Coming to the America. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, I could turn the heat on. The 80s musics and the hair and Aquanet. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Woody, that's right. That's right. Yes. Hey Shay, how you doing, baby? Look, we walking down memory lane for Matthew's birthday. His birthday is today. We thinking about the 90s. And we still had pagers. We still none of the grocery stores from the 90s. We had a Siggles, we had a giant open air market. We used to go to the park and the spring water used to come out of whatever out the ground, and people used to bring jugs and get spring water. With none of that anymore. I don't even think it is an open place anywhere that you can just walk up and get fresh spring water. Now we're paying for water. I remember having my hair salon, and I said, I'm not going to be spending no money on water that's free. Look at life. Look at life. Yes. Oh my God, I had to use the phone to get on the computer. Yes, the dial up. Yes. In India. Mm-hmm. What was you doing in the 90s? Mm-hmm. Guess jeans, Agna pocketbooks and shoes and coats and the Agna hat. Um, what else we had in the 90s? I think Coach had just started coming out. I want to say they still had payphones in the 90s. Pumas, yes, yes. Is Puma still around? Cross color, yes. Jelly shoes, candy shoes that came out too. Um, what else? Um, well, I want to say malls had just started, well, in Virginia anyway, malls had just started coming alive in the 90s because everybody used to go to the downtown area to go shopping. When did they do the first QVC on TV? Yeah. And like I said, hair beads. Hmm. I don't think um K KP was the TV used to stay on all night when you came around. I don't know in the 90s did TV stay on all night. Boomerang earrings and oh, you remember the big um belt buckles where you could get your name. You could get your name in the buckle. Now somebody need to bring that back. Somebody need to bring that back. Yes, yes. I think that would be a moneymaker now if you brought back the belt buckles that you could put your name in. Yes. Corduroy pants. Yes. My husband still like corduroy pants. You can't find them, but he loved them. When were you in the shiny jug suits? You remember you remember they made the jogging suit or sweatsuit or whatever you call that's supposed to make you lose weight, and everybody had one on sweating. Soon as you drank some water, all that weight that you thought you lost was back. No, uh, KP, when you came along, TV still cut off at midnight. What I I can't even remember when TV started staying on all night. Yeah. Mm-mm. But now people got their cell phones, and TV don't have to stay on all night if they don't want it. Mhm. The national anthem played before TV went off. Yes. Yes. And then was they still was they still singing the Pledge of Allegiance in school? Like when we went to school, if you didn't eat breakfast, you went to class, and then did they already take prayer out school? Like we could pray, you could pray or just you could be quiet, and then everybody stood up to see the say the Pledge of Allegiance. Mm-hmm. Static box. Yeah, did. Was that the 90s? The 90s when they I don't even do they even sing the Pledge of Allegiance in school at all? Whoo, Jay, you going way back, boo. You going way back. I do like reggae. I was introduced to reggae in the 90s. No, in the late 80s. I was introduced to um, reggae in the late 80s because here the club that was jumping was Ivory's, and Ivory's had reggae on Sunday nights. Hmm. Yes. Oh Lord, Miss Chloe. Was Reverend Ike still on TV in the 90s? Have y'all heard of that? That might go back too far for some of y'all. Reverend Ike used to sing, used to send out prayer cloths and uh, mm, mm, mm. Yes. But that was a sign that they were selling on TV. I remember, so I grew up with my grandma, and the insurance man used to come to the house to collect your money for your life insurance. Hmm. Paneling, we had a teacher where a principal named Mr. Jones. He was at least 6'6". You know what he would look like? He looked like um he looked like the body of James Earl Jones. That's how big that he was. Yep. He could pick you up by your feet and turn you over. You do, Matthew, the insurance man. Yep. The insurance man used to come to the house and pick up your money every month, and you just trust it. They put it where it's supposed to be at. And they used to sign in this little book, like a little journal book, that you made your payment. Yeah. My grandma's about to have a hard time when I showed them. We had to put on the dial. Yes, yes, we sure did. And we had the wire coat racks in the back of the TV. We had Reynolds wrap on the TV, trying to get the static out the TVs, everything. Oh, and look at us now. Look at us now. We're talking to, look, we're doing what we taught young people not to do. We're talking to strangers. We done made friends with strangers. We allow our kids to get in a car, Uber, Lyft, with strangers. Everything we taught them not to do in the 70s, 80s, 90s, this is what they're doing. Isn't it weird? Yep. Coat hangers, yes. I do remember encyclopedia. Yes. My grandma had the encyclopedias, and you got a new one every few years. Yes. Isn't oh, life is something. Look, right, Matthew. Oh, yes, the vacuum man. What was the famous vacuum? I had one a few years ago. Not the Kirby. Was it the Kirby? Was it the Kirby vacuum? Them vacuum cleaners was like over $2,000. Not a Hoover. Mm-mm. These vacuums that they used to sell door to door was expensive. I can't even think. The floor TV, yes. And they got fancy with them. My grandma had a TV. It was a TV down the bottom, and then up the top, it played the albums. Yes. I want to say it's a Kirby. What's the name of that? Um, it was a Kirby salesman. What's the name of those vacuums? I got to, it's going to bother me if I don't remember the name. I want to say Kirby. Siri, what's the name of the vacuum they used to sell door to door in the 90s? Kirby. Yep. Ooh, girl, the girl. A Kirby vacuum. Yes. Yes. They supposed to have been the best. Yes. Cornbread paper of the day. Hmm. Yes, it was expensive, right? And you had, I mean, it's just the point. You had monthly payments, and people used to come by, and you paid your monthly bill. You just didn't think anything about it. I want to say, no, I want to say a few people still had people come by dropping their milk off. Now I lived in Richmond, Virginia. And what else used to come? My grandma used to have a man when before taxi cabs was busy. Now you got to think about it down here in Richmond. Now in the bigger cities, stuff might was popping a little faster, but we still walk to the grocery store, and then you'll come out the grocery store, and a whistle or somebody will whistle and say ride, 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 and they'll give you a ride. But we didn't call them taxi cabs back then. Mm-mm. The two vacuums with the vacuum bags, yes. Good Rich Dairy. Mm-hmm. Yep, with the bottles. And you used to set the bottles on the porch. Mm-hmm. Do you remember cornbread paper, gray, with blue big lines? Hmm. Oh, you call them cornbread paper. Why you call it cornbread paper? Yes, I remember exactly the paper. And those are ones that you had to do your alphabets on. You had to do it neatly. Yeah, it was like the exactly. And the big pencils. Now I don't even think kids even take pencils. Mhm. That's what it was called, cornbread paper. Oh, PTSD, really? It was a newspaper man. Yes. Yes. How you doing, TP? How you doing? The telephone that you could move and talk in the 90s. A lot of things happened in the 90s, right? A lot of changes. That's when things start changing. Yes. Um, because in the 90s, I know I want to say that was the 80s, that they were still trying to fight to make sure you buy American made cars like Ford, Chevy, something else. But I think like Nissan had started coming. Um, was Honda uh, the big car back then? I don't know if Honda was then back then. I know my first car was a Geo Prism. I love Star Trek. I was not a Star Wars girl. I was a Star Trek girl. I don't know. I just love Star Trek. Yeah. Push zero to talk on the operator. And not only that, I remember picking up the telephone and you could hear other people conversations. You could hear other people conversations. Yes. Ford was a bit Impala. Uh-huh. Was the vehicle. Yep. Because I don't know, did people just start getting into the what's the old police car? You know, you always had some of the guys that always loved the old police cars, even the black and white ones. Caprice. No, not a Caprice. Was it Caprice? Something. Yes, hello. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Beverly Blunt. Um, um, hello, love your videos and just want to know if you teach makeup for older individuals. Oh, I'm gonna get into some different things this month, but I didn't originally start to teach anything. I just started having fun, and those was the videos that took off. But I'm gonna be doing a lot of different things this month, and I'm gonna do a lot of um don't. Don't talk about me because I know it's gonna come out country. So, I ain't even gonna try to say the word because I can feel my tongue not twisting and say it right. But yes, I'm gonna do a lot of different things. Torto, torto. I don't know why my brain can't get it. Um, torto, torto. It won't come out. Torto, tortos. Mm, yeah, yeah. Buick, Lincoln. Is Lincoln a American car? Hmm. Lincoln. I think if you had a Lincoln's was way too big for me. Lincoln's was the car with the front so big, right? Yeah, the Cadillacs and Lincolns, them older Cadillac, they was too big. You couldn't even park them good. Mm-mm. No, mm-mm. I couldn't do that. I couldn't drive those. Mm-mm. Did did they start implementing seatbelts then, or was it a little bit earlier? Because you remember we had the seat that went all the way across, and really, didn't nobody have a seatbelt on. And I think they just stopped people from riding in the back of the pickup trucks. Because you remember when we at school, they used to put the kids in the back of the truck and take them to the game. Mhm. A lot of things changed. Matthew, I hope you have a wonderful birthday. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. I hope you enjoyed going down memory lane. Look, you took us back. Anybody else birthday this month besides my 77, almost 78-year-old husband? Hmm. Who else birthday in the June? Buick Regal. Oh wow. Oh my thing is Datsun. Datsun. Cause Datsun and Nissan is the same car, right? Oh my goodness. Jerry curls. Ooh, I hated jerry curls. All that rotting. And then back then in hair school, you had to do a jerry curl. You had to learn how to ride. Yes. Datsun and Nissan is the same. Datsun and Nissan is the same color. Well, Geo Prism was Geo Prism, Datsun, and Nissan. I think all three of those is the same color car. Hmm. I went to um Dudley Makeup School in the 90s. Um, I used to have a lot of travel a lot going to Vanna Brother hair shows in the 90s. Hmm. What's one thing that stick out to you from the 90s, Matthew? It's your birthday. You look, Nene, you be sounding like a good old country girl every once in a while. Yes. Everybody had those. We had under our seats we had what you call blackjacks. Blackjacks. Yeah. Good night, Beverly. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Don't forget, y'all, while y'all in there, give me the thumbs up. I'm not gonna stay on long either. 'Cause I'm gonna get some sleep. You know, tomorrow's a new work day. You know, my husband gonna be up at 5 o'clock. Yeah. I'm gonna get some more sleep. I got a lot of doctor's appointments this week. Mm. Everything, music, fashion. Yes. TV shows. Right. Yeah. I don't know. I think um what was that show in Living Color? In Living Color. That was the 90s too. I think of course the Cosby Show, Different World, but I think Arsenio Hall, I think didn't Oprah come out in the 90s? Oprah Oprah came out in the 90s, right? They used to have Western Cowboy tents, um, tents for the back legs of Ford trucks. Really? Right. Have a good night, Matthew. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Enjoy your day, baby. Enjoy your day. Yes. Color me bad. Good night, Matthew. Babe, what's wrong? Oh, talking to everybody on the live. I woke you up. You can hear me. Oh, I'm gonna get ready to get off. You all right? You not sleepy? Say you not sleepy. You just woke up hearing my voice. Cause the house so quiet. I don't have the TV on. All right, baby. Mm-hmm. The Ricky Lake Show. I'm gonna get ready to get off here so you can get some sleep. Hear my voice. And I don't have no TVs on or anything today. You know, I usually have the TV on. So, Dolores, good night, sweetie. Thank you so much for coming through. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready. Get off, y'all. To get let him get some rest. My voice must be carrying through the house. Hmm. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. This has been a beautiful live just to get to enjoy yourself. You know, this is going to be an emotional month with everything going on this month. We're going to take one day at a time, stay motivated, stay uplifted. Uh-huh. And your pool time, uh, it's chilly here, but it's supposed to be warm all this week. So I'm not sure if I'm going to have Tanasia this week. Thank you, Virgie. Thank you. I'm gonna clean up this room tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna do it tomorrow. Make some new videos, try some new things. I appreciate if y'all turn on that notification bell so you can come and support me. Thanks everybody. Thanks Lions Pride. Oh, putting it in the atmosphere. We're thinking about you, Chloe. Still haven't heard anything from you. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good night. Thanks, Lions Pride. I appreciate you, baby. Y'all get some rest. All right. Bye. Good night, good night, good night.